really can think and experience what you find very attractive and compelling. It might be a person, a thing, a relationship, a place. What's important is that you find it attractive. And when you're experiencing it, allow a little of your attention to be a kind of movie director, someone like Steven Spielberg. Notice the cinematic qualities, the set, the lighting, the sound. Notice this all so clearly that you could make a movie of it, one with rich and interesting detail. Having done that, set aside the attractive picture. Take a breath and look around. Think of something you don't care about. A paper cup, a pencil, a piece of paper. When you've found something, be sure to look at it in your mind's eye. Experience the feeling of not caring about it. Again, be a movie director. List the cinematic qualities of this image. When you've completed that, clear your mind so we can compare the two. You see, our brains are designed to notice differences, so you need to compare things to appreciate the difference. Reviewing first one and then the other, notice the differences between what you found very attractive and what you didn't care about. I would guess that you might have some of the following differences. The very attractive was brighter. The don't care was darker. The very attractive was in color. The don't care was faded colors or black and white. The very attractive was bigger and closer. The don't care was smaller and farther away, and so on. You've been noticing what NLP calls submodalities. These are the qualities, like the brightness, size, closeness, and color of your mental pictures. These different qualities are how the brain distinguishes what's very attractive from what's not as attractive or doesn't matter, what's important from what's not important. How is all this significant? Because it lets us deliberately increase the importance of what matters in our lives and decrease what we don't want. We've all heard of something being a big deal. Well, when something is big in our mind's eye, we'll use that word. Or you hear about someone having bright prospects. When people talk about bright prospects, they see bright pictures of the future. We can use this information to make our values even more attractive. We can set goals and bring into our lives the things we care about. We won't have to find ourselves in old age regretting that we didn't do the things that really matter to us. The things we care about can become more focused and clear. Here's how. For most people, the submodalities for attractive are bigger, closer, often panoramic, a movie in 3 dimensions, rich in color and clear. What's important or compelling is often bulging out towards us. The sounds are often rich from all around and harmonious. Notice what attractive is like for you. Make your values most attractive and compelling to you. The beauty of NLP is that once you've decided to concentrate on something, you really can do it. Here's another example. One NLP comprehensive student decided to look into her mind's eye and find out how all the different foods she ate appeared. She was especially interested in those she felt too attracted to. Sure enough, chocolate cake was richly detailed, 3D, and right in front of her. On the other hand, asparagus languished in a dreary black and white photograph down in a corner. This woman wanted to eat better foods and meet her weight goals. So she systematically changed the submodalities of her images for food. She made the chocolate cake and other sweets less attractive in her mind's eye, black and white and flat and farther away. She increased the attractiveness of asparagus and other vegetables, making them more colorful, richly detailed, and 3-dimensional. All of this had a big and automatic effect on her eating habits. You might think, it can't work that easily. It's too simple. When you know how to do something, it is easy. Learn it, practice it, put it to work for you. You'd be surprised how many people try to motivate themselves. They see in their mind's eye tiny slides of their work, or a fuzzy black and white picture of the reward. No wonder they're not motivated. Now you can have a compelling picture of what you want, what you value. The bigger, richer, more colorful, and more three-dimensional and clearer, the better. See it vividly. NLP co-developer Richard Bandler is fond of describing the average person's inner dialogue. Bandler says, "For most people, there's no inner voices spurring them on with encouragement. There's no backup singers." He puts NLP trainees through exercises to hear motivating internal music. He has them hear a rich, deep laughter inside at times of difficulty or challenge. Ha ha ha, so you're the challenge? When we do these things, it makes our experience more vivid, more alive. It gives a sense of excitement and anticipation to the things we do. You can't expect life to be a thrilling drama on the outside if it isn't a thrilling drama on the inside. Before I take the stage to train a seminar, in my mind, I can hear this great band playing. They're playing louder and faster, and then I take the stage. I'm up. And the group senses I am. My energy, my excitement carries over to them. It's because of the images and sounds I'm increasing in my mind. It's fun, and you don't even have to carry a big boombox on your shoulders or wear a Walkman. You can influence your thoughts and feelings the same way for all your activities. Let's apply this to self-motivation. Think of some of your values, ones you're interested in making more attractive. If you want them really attractive, make them bigger, closer, higher, with more dimensionality, richly saturated with brilliant colors. You can begin to hear wonderfully motivating music that enriches the values even more. You'll find your values more compelling and motivating you toward action. Now, what if you're one of those people more motivated away from things, who are motivated to act by something that's bothering them? Think of what you want to avoid and have it rush towards you, getting larger and more real as it makes an ominous, sinister laugh and makes demands of you. If you're motivated away from and you experience it this way, you're going to be motivated to deal with it immediately. You won't let it linger and bother you for weeks and months, possibly causing you all kinds of anxiety and stress. This way you give yourself the jolt to get going immediately and resolve the problem right now. Too many people are willing to experience too much internal pain before changing. It's easy to increase your motivation, to make your goals and values rich, vivid, and compelling in your mind's eye, to make them full, real, and alive. When you think of the things you want this way, you'll find yourself moving more rapidly to achieve them. And the problems you identify, you'll set out to solve almost immediately. What can NLP do if you want to change your motivation strategy? The following technique, called the New Behavior Generator, was first presented in Bandler and Grinder's book, Transformations. It can be used anytime you want to add new behaviors and choices to your life. Find a relaxed and quiet place to be guided through this technique. Begin by looking off to your right. In your mind's eye, you'll see someone who looks just like you. This other you will be doing all the learning in this exercise. Only when you are satisfied with this process will all these new skills be internalized. To ensure this, you might even want to experience yourself as being in a plexiglass bubble, so you're truly detached from the activities going on with that other you out there. Now, pick something you want to motivate yourself to do, something simple. It could be cleaning the house, balancing your checkbook, exercising, or getting up in the morning. Something that you don't want to do, though you want to have it done, finished, completed. Watch that distant you. Notice how that other you sees what it will look like when it's completed, even before beginning the task. Now see that other you doing the activity easily. The other you keeps looking at that image of the task all finished. That other you feels better the closer it gets to having the task done. That other you sees the rewards and increased opportunities for having it done. Notice that that other you's internal voice is enticing and encouraging. It reminds that other you of those future rewards. See that